first speaker tonight has been on a wonderful journey with sales confidence. He's extremely nervous about being up here, but I said to him, if you work at Sales Confidence, you've got to get on a Sales Confidence stage. Considering that English is not his first language, that's very brave, but I want this to set the tone for the evening. I want you to be very encouraging of every single speaker tonight, because I can tell you there's a couple of introverts and they're nervous. So can you please be encouraging for our first speaker, Vitalie? You're up. Round of applause. Well done. Good luck.
Hello, everyone. So, I am Vitalie, and I am an SDR for Sales Confidence. And I just want, in 2 minutes, to briefly tell my story about networking. Last summer, I didn't have a job in sales. I was working in hospitality, and there's a lot of us that have a background from hospitality that I met through the events. And you know, the long hours, the stress, we get tired, we want to change our career. So I made a choice. I needed to change, and it was tough. I didn't have a LinkedIn profile. I didn't have, you know, a good CV. I didn't know how to prepare for an interview. So what I did was I set myself a goal, and I said, I'm going to work for a SaaS company as an SDR. Things didn't work out the way I planned because I wasn't prepared. So for 3 months, starting from June until September, I worked hard, and I managed to get some interviews, but that wasn't enough. I was rejected every single time. And in September, by accident, I found out about the Sales Confidence, the Sales Leaders event. And this was 3 p.m. and was on a Wednesday. And the event started at 6 p.m. So what I did was I bought the ticket, it was £36, last minute, and I went. I managed to get some contacts from companies and recruiters, and I did get some interviews, but I was rejected again. And now we are in October. In October, after another rejection, I was thinking, it's not for me. I should give up. I shouldn't look for a job as an SDR in a SaaS company. But then, on that same day, I found out, by accident again, on LinkedIn, a post by James. I'm looking for an SDR. And he mentioned, this role is perfect for someone who is starting their career and who is ready and eager to learn and work hard. So I said, oh my God, this is a very good opportunity. But then I said to myself, wait a second, I want to work for an SDR role in a SaaS company. That is not for me. Which then I realized that my thinking was wrong, because I had to step back and realize that one of the reasons why I wasn't able to find a role was because of my lack of experience. Therefore, I had to reframe my mind and understand that this was an amazing opportunity to get exposure in the industry, to get to know people, to network. So that day, I messaged James, and the day after, I had a role as an SDR. But it doesn't end here. My point is, James talked about before about the importance of networking, and I managed to secure the role just by pure luck. But the pure luck was because at the event, I was the last one in the room. By accident, James asked me, can you take some pictures for me? And I did take the pictures for him, and he said, send them to me via WhatsApp. So he gave me his number. The next day, I messaged James. I complimented him. And I followed up with him a few times afterwards as well. So that day, when I messaged James about the role, I already built a relationship with him. And my takeaway is that you, in order to take advantage of an opportunity, you first need to relate to the person. I was able to relate to James personally. 2, I followed up, and James puts a lot of stress on this. If you don't follow up with your contacts, with your prospects, no matter if you're trying to sign a deal, a booking, or create an opportunity, you will lose that contact. And third, because I showed initiative and eagerness, I was able to get the role, and I was competing with 10 other shortlisted candidates as well. Thank you.